Hey, good morning. I'm here today with Sara Ivey Edwards. How you doing today, Sara?
I'm doing terrific. How are you doing?
I'm
Thank
doing
you for
great.
having me.
Absolutely. We are touching base with our franchisees at Network in Action, and we just wanted to get an idea of how everyone's experience has been owning a Network in Action franchise. So I'm going to run a few questions by you, and just give us your honest answers, so other people potentially looking at a franchise, will be able to hopefully get an idea if this might be good for them or not. So what areas of the country are you servicing?
So, I service Town Lake in Cypress, Texas, and the surrounding areas.
All right, right on. And how did you come to find out about Network in Action?
I was fortunate enough to become a member of a network in action group almost 2 years ago and fell in love with the concept, the technology, the working with other professionals. The referral system is amazing, and I love that we have an ROI.
Okay. So you're talking about the return on investment for the
Yes,
members. Okay.
absolutely, it's fantastic.
Right on, right on. And so how long again did you say that you've had your franchise for?
So I've had my franchise as for just a few months. I actually bought my franchise right before COVID.
Oh, lucky you.
It was quite challenging, but it's been working for me. I'm doing just fine.
Okay, right on. And so how did that work? So you started uh you had purchased a franchise, you started, developing your group and building it out. And you did some launch and learns. Were you doing a hybrid meetings online, or were you doing them all virtual, in person? How did that work out for you?
Because I started right at the beginning of COVID, we our first meeting was a Zoom meeting.
Okay.
So we've been able to have a few other meetings, few in-person meetings since then, but mostly on Zoom,
Hmm.
and people have been very receptive to that.
Okay, right on, right on. And so, Network in Action has a whole slew of agendas on their intranet Nest, where you could find agendas for both in person and virtual. Are there any particular activities that are maybe any of your favorites?
The in-person activities are my favorites. So the activities where we actually get to use the word in our name, action, and
Okay.
get up and move around, where we're discussing with a partner specific topics, and then we do a group share after that. It really helps to build the relationships with our members.
Right on. And I think that was kind of Scott's vision for Network in Action is every meeting needs to have movement. And, I'm fairly certain that we reached that bar at every meeting. um, there's always some kind of activity, always shifting groups around, establishing connections, not letting cliques form. So this way people are seeing the same person every week, but we go out of our way to make sure everyone's meeting new people and learning about one another. So yeah. Um, okay, and what were you doing before you were with decided to join Network in Action?
So I am a real estate broker, and I've been networking for quite a long time, and this was just a natural transition to go from real estate broker, where I have a lot of contacts, to be able to share those contacts with other people in under other industries and
Yeah.
create referral partners within our group.
Hmm. Okay, and were you part of any other networking groups?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Well, I was part of a network in action group,
Okay.
and I love it so much that I actually stayed. I'm still a paying member of that group,
All right.
and I attend every single meeting, and certainly enjoy being with that group as well as being able to share with my own group.
Okay, and what would you say you enjoy most about your franchise?
I love the flexibility.
Okay.
I love the people. My particular franchise, Town Lake Professionals, I have a terrific group of a core group of people who are community oriented and committed to helping each other to build their businesses as well as to build our organization.
Right on, right on. Yeah, and it's important that, you know, as the membership committee, you're vetting people as you go along, and you're obviously giving them their background checks, but most importantly, seeing if they are a good fit for your group. And I think that's a major differentiator between Network in Action and other networking groups is that, you know, there we don't just let anybody in willy-nilly. It needs to be a good fit. They need to be good for the group, and as such, you're able to build out a really powerful group of professionals there. So, what advice would you have for somebody who's interested in possibly owning a Network in Action franchise?
So to bounce off what you were just saying, you were talking about vetting people and finding people that are a good fit. You have to, as a franchise owner, you have to pace yourself because you want to find the right fit for your group. Not everybody is. Don't just try to fill a slot. It's not a warm body competition.
Right on.
It's actually not a race, not a sprint. It's a marathon. You want to build your business right, and by doing so, you're going to find that you're going to be much more successful. You're going to have greater results with your referral partners within your Network in Action community, and a lot of people are going to be able to grow their businesses and help each other grow theirs.
All right, right on. And before I do, is there any parting words of advice you might have for somebody interested in getting a franchise, or maybe even an invite to join your group?
Oh, absolutely. Please join my group. Please do. Please give me a call, but we do need to have a conversation about that. But one of the things that I actually want to say, and thank you for asking that question, is that through COVID, through all of this, the tragedy that we've seen, people losing their jobs, people scared to death, we have such amazing leadership in Scott Talley and in his team. It's the advice that he's had for us, the care that he has shown for us as franchise owners has been unmatched. I haven't ever seen that in anything else. I wanted to just say that it proves that NIA works. We've been able to maintain our franchises. Most of our people have been able to stay in. I'm sad that we've lost a few, and we have primarily because of the government COVID restrictions, the local governments,
Yes.
closing people down. So if they're closed down, then while we have helped them and worked through their memberships with them, it has been, I think, absolutely unmatched in the care that we've been able to show our people.
Right on.
And we'll be here for them when they get back, when they bounce back.
Yeah, and we most certainly will. And of course they will. We've actually have been privileged enough to thrive in this environment and have this, this pliable infrastructure. So we're blessed in that respect, and we know that people see it, they see the leadership, and they're going to come along with us too. So, Sarah, thank you so much for sitting and talking with me today. It's been invaluable, and you have a great.
My pleasure. You have a great rest of the week.
All right.
Thanks.
Take
Take
the
care.
rest of the day off. All right.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
No, I don't have time for that.
All right. Have a good one, Sarah.
Take
Bye.
care. Thanks. Bye bye.
All right.